Good morning, students. Today's topic is fluorescence microscope. So, what is fluorescence microscope? A fluorescence microscope is an optical microscope that uses fluorescence and phosphorescence instead of or in addition to reflection and absorption to study properties of organic or inorganic substances. So, what is fluorescence? Fluorescence is the emission of light by a substance that has absorbed light or other electromagnetic radiation. And what is phosphorescence? Phosphorescence is a specific type of photoluminescence related to phosphorescence. Unlike fluorescence, a phosphorescent material does not immediately re-emit the radiation it absorbs. So now we'll discuss the discovery of fluorescence microscope. So British scientist Sir George G. Stokes first described fluorescence in 1852. He observed that the mineral fluorspar emitted red light when it was illuminated by ultraviolet ex excitation. Next, Stokes noted that fluorescence emission always occurred at a longer wavelength than of the excitation light. So this shift toward longer wavelength is known as Stokes shift. So the fluorescence microscope refers to any microscope that uses fluorescence to generate an image, whether it is a more simple setup like an epifluorescent microscope or a more complicated design such as a confocal microscope, which uses optical sectioning to get better resolution of the fluorescent image. Now, on October 8, 2014, the Nobel Prize in Chemistry was awarded to Erich Weizsäcker, William Monod, and Stephen Hell for the development of super resolved fluorescent microscopy, which brings optical microscopy into the nano dimension. So now we will discuss fluorescent microscopy principle. The specimen is illuminated with light of a specific wavelength which is absorbed by the fluorophores, causing them to emit light of longer wavelength, that is, of a principal different color than the absorbed light. The illumination light is separated from the much weaker emitted fluorescence through the use of spectral emission filter. So what is dichroic filter? A dichroic filter or thin film filter is a very accurate color filter used to selectively pass light of a small range of colors while reflecting other colors. And what is fluorophore? A fluorophore is a fluorescent chemical compound that can re-emit light upon light excitation. A fluorophores typically contain several combined aromatic groups or plain or cyclic molecules with several pi bonds. The typical components of a fluorescence microscope are a light source and the excitation filter, the dichromatic light, and the emission filter. The most fluorescent microscopes in use are epifluorescence microscope, where excitation of the fluorophore and detection of the fluorophore are done through the same light path. So these microscopes are widely used in biology and are the basis for more advanced microscope designs. Now, what is epifluorescence microscopy? The majority of fluorescent microscopes, especially those used in the life sciences, are the epifluorescence light design shown in the diagram. Light of the excitation wavelength is focused on the specimen through the objective lens, or the fluorescence emitted by the specimen is focused to the detector by the objective. Since most of the excitation light is transmitted through the specimen, only reflected excitatory light reaches the objective together. with the emitted light. So what is light source? Four main type of light source are used, including xenon arc lamps or mercury vapor lamps with an excitation filter, laser and high power LEDs. Lasers are mostly used for complex fluorescence microscopy techniques, while xenon lamps and mercury lamps and LEDs with a dichromatic excitation filter are most commonly used for wide field microscopy. And xenon arc lamp, a xenon arc lamp is a specialized type of gas discharge lamp, an electric light that produces light by passing electricity. And it produces a bright light that closely mimics natural sunlight. So what is biological fluorescent stains? Many fluorescent stains have been designed for a range of biological molecules. Some of these are small molecules which are strictly fluorescent and bind with the biological molecules of interest. Major example of these are nucleic acid stains like DAPI and HOCAS. So thank you, student. If you have any doubt regarding fluorescent microscope, you can write your doubts in comment section.